I am currently embracing a part of me that has always been there. And that part is, I seriously don't give a fuck. Humans want you to care about so much shit, and I'm like, bro, that's not even in my dialogue. So fuck that. I'm a demigod among men with divine knowledge and wisdom that only challenges the status quo when it comes to the shadow government version of relationships, family, and manhood. Which is why we live in a time where spiritual ships are becoming more important than relationships, are the expired version of relationships. Sadly, some of us had to learn that the hard way through a twin flame connection that was on some mediocre bullshit, aka my daughter's mom, who hasn't allowed me to see my daughter since the year 2020 because she can't get over herself enough to see the effects that her actions and behavior could cause on our child's psyche once she comes of age, since her mother is nothing more but a product of her environment, which is an example of modern men and women who mirror our bad traits that we can't take with us once we evolve into our divine, feminine, and masculine nature. After all, they are not real men and women. They are just males and females, lost within their beastly natures. Therefore, not everyone operates on this level of awareness where you take full accountability and responsibility of your livelihood as the observer, since you understand that life isn't happening to you, it is only responding to you. And anything that gives you a negative response or a non reliance response or no response at all, and how you are trying to change the world in one shape or form isn't for you, period. So no longer participate in things that left your spirit feeling scattered, in other words, especially if you subscribe to this channel. Only filter your energy through things that feed it if you understand your starting points. Take me for an example. I pick certain people's, places, and disciplines to express myself, and based upon those filtering systems of reactions, lets me know when and why I was once scattered. So now I fight to stay within my space because I see who's for me and who isn't. Because I no longer allow negative energies or expired energies to thrive and survive. I'm ThisDonnie the Vampire Slayer, baby, and I don't give a fuck about a demon or how a human thinks because I see where their thoughts lead. It only leads to things like some selfish shit, or them hiding again, or they become a troll, or try to mix me into some human energy as if I'm salty or butthurt about something. Anything draining you, you want to make sure you destroy those energies, which is something that Flight Boss recently taught me. So watch out for those narcissists and their way of thinking, because in their mind, that didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, it's not a big deal. And if it is, it's not my fault. And if it is, I didn't mean to. And if I did, you made me do it. It's a never ending cycle of pushing the blame onto everyone else but themselves and always playing the victim card, which is why a narcissist way of apologizing is saying things like, you got it all wrong. Maybe you're too sensitive, or maybe you're overthinking it, or you left me no choice. They take no accountability whatsoever, as if you are Bozo the Fool, as if you don't understand the basics of common sense, as if your feelings aren't valid. And yet they wonder why people's gotten distance on them over the years while failing to realize how cold hearted that they are. But at the end, your spirit still figures it out once it connects with someone who is in the same space as you, which will make you look back at your exes like, what the fuck were you thinking? So here's a message to the victims of themselves. Did they abuse you? Or did they just not have compatibility within the relationship and left? Are they a narcissist? Or do y'all have poor communication and you sought out the petty community to avoid any accountability on your end? Did they sell you a dream? Or are you just delusional? Are they a deadbeat parent? Or are you just not allowing them to see their kid? I feel like we live in a time where it's necessary to ask ourselves these type of questions, or else we will eventually look like something that we do not want to be perceived as. The veil is lifting, and everything within the dark is coming to light, viciously and unapologetically. So let's talk about it. Right after this intro. That was like a long ass. Anyway, right after this intro.